Alright. Let's see. This one I haven't tested yet, so I don't know. Jesus cripey.
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent.
What the hell just happened? Did the game just crash or something? Or did it literally just exit it out? Let's try this again, shall we?
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent. Serena. This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
Alright, I'm gonna see tab. Escape last time I did that made me exit the game.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were reading. A curious, sensual thrill.
Okay.
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is.
Is this a
Just don't know anymore.
point and click? Yes, it is.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it a distinctive vanilla smell. I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights.
Okay.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Well, how do we...
A lot of rarities and special editions here.
Well, that's all nice and all, but how do we... Pushing all the buttons, guys. Okay. Nope. Shit. Nope.
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not. Most of the books are mine, but a lot of rarity. Didn't lend out my. Most of the books are mine. A lot of didn't. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not. Most of the books are mine.
Okay, well, we know not to look at the bookshelf. So apparently that's a do not do. Yeah. Is this supposed to be a horror game? Controls are so stupid. So yeah, we're not gonna play that. We're gonna play this instead. Since we know it doesn't controls are, as you've seen, were finicky, and I don't know how to get it to work properly. And you probably went, "Why did you use a webcam?" Well, it's not with the. I know I wish I had a heart thing here. Due to the possible graphic nature of the game, simulation players to refresh advised the game. Nevermind is built to biofilm enhancement experience. We're just gonna go to new. Begin. Well, you can play this in VR or not. So we're obviously playing this without the VR. Oh, that was a. I know Markiplier's play this. Let's see here. This is. Touch anywhere to screen to continue. Touch anywhere to screen to continue. Facial recognition sensor detected that you must be neurologist. Neural prober, Rob team. We can take care of the final situation. Detail here. Press. Team proceed. And extra early today, we find it helps onboard new neural probers before colleagues, clients arrive. As a neural prober, you will be delving into the subconscious mind of our clients to help them work through their struggles with psychological trauma. Is deeply important work, but work that requires a great deal of security and discretion. We will now proceed to verify your identity. The experience ahead will contain intense external scenes, situations that scenarios may trigger events, reactions. A participant who may be especially sensitive to narrative and imagining involving psychological trauma. By tuning forward, you take full responsibility for what you may experience ahead. Do you agree on this? Yes. And we could go warrior. Lucy came wearing your signed Nostalgia device. Thank you for your compliance with standard policies. You may know tips and points of interaction within this institute be highlighted by lens. First day registration is complete. Please proceed to the staff only area behind you. Your station items have been synced to your employee account and will grant you access through the doors. Okay. Dr. Mary Contest, Dr. Bradley Munn, Dr. David J. Eller, Smoke, TNT something. Press. Can we? No, can't interact that. So is this? Hi. Okay. Nope, can't get no water. I'm gonna go a little closer. 4 years now. Institute. 7 years. 5 years. 7. Institute. Alright. Oh. Guess we live here. Whoa. This message is gave to Linda Ayers Abrahamson. In the trash now. Let's get to Ardra Z, or Z, something like that. Can we run in this game? Nope, there is no running. I see my name. Dr. James Show. A lot of benches. Can we jump? No, we cannot jump. No, guess it's not gonna let us enter. There's my office. Dr. Richard A. Winfield. Sector C. Can't enter here, I guess. Okay. Well, it didn't even have the option. Okay. Wow, that was a big office. Interact. Okay. So we share offices with our people. Peace from chaos. Alright. Explorer recommended that neuropro is where the ideology identifies, while neuroprobing will remain doing so eases the transition from the war to the mindscape, reducing fatigue, headaches, disorientation. Your strategy lens tree is your psychic. Okay. Well, so I'm going to do this. The notes can get into there. Okay. Mindscape knows calm, stress, fear, anxiety. It can happen to only one or one at any time. Trauma. Alright. Being almost complicated knots sometimes need a hand to unite them. Okay. Okay. Alright. Dear Dr. Delta 1, let us be the first to Warmly welcome you to the Neurostrategy Institute. The room is your office, and we trust that you will find everything you need. Come to work here. Your strategy lens will log you into your primary computer, just across from the desk. You can get started there whenever you feel ready. Once again, welcome to our small and elite team, the Neuroprobers. We feel honored to have you here working with us this year at the Neurostrategy Board of Directors. Alright. So I guess we just start messing with this. Handbook. That is too much reading. Mutual sim. Simulate myself to check my users and help with manipulating changes and print this board. So we did that. Yeah, let's check that out. Activate, you know, mention growing. Please take the chambers through the door on your right. Okay. Wasn't there an office next door to us though? Ooh, butterflies. Lots of bugs, I see. Well, I don't have a VR headset yet. They're too damn expensive, so once my channel gets monetized and I make enough where I can have my own place and all that stuff.
The Intro Sim is a simulated mindscape created by the Neurostalgia Institute to ensure new neuroprobers are fully prepared before working with their first client. Although not as complex as an actual client, the Intro Sim offers unique guidance to train and remind neuroprobers of the key principles and techniques of neuroprobing. We at the Neurostalgia Institute hope you enjoy this introductory simulation.
Things have become almost unbearable for me. And for my family. Nothing has helped. I guess that's why I'm here. So, if I just talk about my troubles, you'll be able to use it later to help with the procedure? Seems hard to believe, but you're the experts. I think many of my issues started when I was young. So, why don't we start with my childhood days, yes? Okay. Let's see. I was raised in a lovely cottage in rural Germany. We didn't have much, but my twin sister, our father and I got by. There was actually a great famine for much of my early childhood, and often we went without food. I had many happy moments with my family, but the darkest times began when my father remarried. My stepmother always resented my sister and me. We didn't like her much either, to be honest. God, she was horrible. Sometimes she would take my sister and me out for long walks in the forest, and then she'd hurry home. My sister and I couldn't keep up, and we'd often get lost.
What?
We learned to leave a trail of whatever we could find on those walks to help us get home. I guess, in some ways, our stepmother helped us become resourceful like that. My sister is a real fighter. The kind of woman any girl or boy could look up to. She volunteers to work with various youth organizations now. Enough about her. Okay, what else? Maybe I should talk about my feelings, yes?
Sure.
You may find it hard to believe, but I've always struggled with various eating disorders and anxiety around food. Eating anything rich makes me feel scared, anxious.
Okay.
It's hard to describe. My sister has actually experienced similar issues, and it has worsened for us both as we've gotten older. That's not normal, no, is it?
No.
We've seen countless doctors about this in the past. They've determined that our issues may be trauma-related, but have yet to help us sort out the underlying source. They have yet to fix us. That's why we're here.
Okay, so this is just basically an intro to get you used to controls and all that. There's a little listen to guidance.
Welcome to Neuroprober training. I am pleased to be your guide. When I'm speaking, you can always make a right-click motion to skip the instruction.
Okie dokie. Notice
Whether you are
everything.
speaking with a client directly or neuroprobing within their mind, it is always imperative to listen. You'll find that every detail of the subconscious is trying to tell its story. In the case of our clients, it's often the forgotten story of the trauma they experienced. Some parts of the client's memory may have become confused or corrupted by the conscious mind's attempts to reconcile or cover up the truth of what happened to them. However, if you look closely and carefully in the right places, you will find that the truth will ultimately shine through.
Okay.
Some parts of the subconscious allow you to interact with them. While neuroprobing, make a left-click motion to engage with it. Holding on to right-click will allow you to move the item around to examine it further. When you are done, you can make a left-click motion again, and it will return to its natural position.
That's a really big piece of bread. Alright. A boat. Alright. Cupcake.
While neuroprobing, you will encounter objects that look like photographs.
Okay.
This is how your consciousness interprets the concrete memory moments it finds within the client's psyche. Typically, there are about 10 of these memory photos found in each psyche. The mind can only hold on to so much. You'll find that half of these photos present an actual moment relating to the trauma. The other half tend to be false memories created by the client's conscious mind. It will ultimately be up to you to determine which are which. More on that later.
I somewhere hate it. My twin sister and me. Whoa. Okie dokie.
When you acknowledge a memory photo, it will surface more prominently in the client's psyche, and at that point can be found in a safe area of the mind, often where you begin within the client's mind. When you have found all 10 photos, you must put 5 of the memories that actually represent the trauma in the proper order. Doing so will, at last, fully release the memory to the client's conscious mind. Often he or she will experience a breakthrough at this moment. That breakthrough is what every neuroprober lives for and is the key to the client finally being able to work towards true recovery.
Okay, so it's basically remembering what the client talked about and collecting correct photos. Okay.
The most important thing you do as a neuroprober is find and acknowledge these photos. However, this is easier said than done. While some photos are freely available in the subconscious, others are buried deeply within and will need to be coaxed out.
Dear brats, go away. Love your stepmom. We often eat rabbit stew. Did he ever talk about rabbit stew? I don't think he did. I know it was that he talked about the red trail crumbs or something like that, so they can find their way back home to stepmom. So, oh, there's a photo right there, I think.
Interacting with one part of the mind can sometimes open up new areas of the psyche. Some things, like these doors, can change their state in response to actions taken elsewhere.
Okay, okay, so I guess we go through the door. Oh. Yeah, see, this is about leaving breadcrumbs behind from the right. My sister saved me from the comedy. Dinner. Oh my god, now I just realized this is what's it called, story.
The subconscious doesn't take kindly to intruders, and will take every opportunity to feed off of any sensations of anxiety or tension you offer to it. If you can, try to stay calm and peaceful, even in the face of terror. If you can calm yourself, you'll find the subconscious will calm itself too.
Ooh. It's gonna be a jump scare or something. This was in the horror section, okay. All the breadcrumbs. I see a house full of candy. I'm gonna go big nope on this one. Really? Wait, what? Oh.
Here's an example of a particularly buried memory. Some details of a given trauma can be especially tenacious, but by gently and cleverly listening to the clues the mind gives you, you will find all you need to work through it. Just think of it as a puzzle for you to solve. When you focus on these puzzles, make a right-click motion if you need to break your concentration.
Okay. Well, this is obvious. Oh, the mouse. Okay. Yay, we did it. The birds would move, sing for me. The birds would never sing for us. Oh. Okay. For the love of God, please no jump scares. What the? Oh, hell no. Alright, there's nothing over here. Creepy. What the fuck? I said no jump scares, please. Jesus, what the fuck? Alright. Jesus. Terrible fire burned our home down. Oh, I'm hearing baby cries now. Okay, that's nice.
While neuroprobing, your consciousness is lost deep inside the subconscious mind of the client. Though this is a journey that you must make alone, we at the Neurostalgia Institute take the safety of our neuroprobers very seriously. If you need to access any of your neuroprober tools or pull your consciousness free, press your finger where an escape key might be. This will bring up your neuroprober tools and you can proceed as needed from there.
Oh, save progress, leave session. Okay. Don't know what these black orbs are supposed to be, but those dolls were freaky. Oh, that's a nice move. Oh, alright, we are back. Haven't been to that door yet. Let's check and see if we can get into this door yet. No. Okay, so I take it we gotta mess up these posters now. Okay. Somebody hit my twin sister and me. My sister saved me from coming to dinner. Birds would never sing for us. Okay, we often eat rabbit stew. So one of these. Dinner. Sing for us. Where is it? Well, how are we supposed to come back here? Let's see here. Turn out the controls. Put. There's really.
When you acknowledge a memory photo, it will surface more prominently in the client's psyche, and at that point can be found in a safe area of the mind, often where you begin within the client's mind. When you have found all 10 photos, you must put 5 of the memories that actually represent the trauma in the proper order. Doing so will, at last, fully release the memory to the client's conscious mind. Often he or she will experience that.
Alright, so we got more photos to find this. Oh.
you remember when I mentioned that the client's subconsciousness can feed off of your fear? Some uniquely vulnerable areas can be very sensitive and dangerous. When you place your consciousness in another's subconsciousness, there is a risk of you getting hurt, of the pain and turmoil of the client's psyche, drawing your own mind into its agony. You must be brave in these areas despite the risk. You must stay calm. Should you let your fears get the best of you, it will be incredibly difficult to proceed unharmed.
Okay. Left or right? Left or right? Let's go left first and see where that takes us. Okay.
You can even pick up and walk around with some objects. To do so, interact with it, and then start walking while holding on to it.
Oh, torch? That'd be nice. Where is it? Oh, red. Oh. Okay. The fuck is all that noise? Okay, deer without a head. What's this way? Let's see what's this way. G. Alright, so we are just back where we started from, okay. Oh, rabbit. Want some food? Alright. Oh, fucking Jesus. Who did that? Don't know what that's supposed to be, but oh, now it's snow. Alright. Alright, there's no jump mechanic. Okay. Something without a head. What's over here? Mirror cage. Jesus effing Christ.
Remember, this is just a simulation created by the Neurostalgia Institute. The psyches of actual clients will likely be more complex and often much more terrifying.
Oh, this is not terrifying enough for you? What's that freaking picture? There it is. The house was a trap. Children will be cooked and eaten there. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Alright. She would take us to the forest to die, but we would leave a trail to find our way back home. One time we got Baby Ross. Oh. Will that be like what, the third one we found? I'm hiding around here. Okay, we got to that hell.
When your consciousness is in another's subconsciousness, your psyches will inevitably intermingle. Just as the client's mind can affect you, you will see parts of yourself reflected in the mind of the client. Tread lightly and tread carefully.
Okay, okay. Oh, rabbit. Okay. Oh, poor owl. Oh, squirrel. Okay. Give me that axe. And here's the
At Neurostalgia, we take great measures to ensure our neuroprober's safety as best we can. However, you are about to proceed through a highly dangerous area that you must face alone. If the client's subconscious becomes too volatile, you will be automatically removed from this area of the mind and taken to a safer area of the mind. Use this as an opportunity to collect yourself. When you're ready, you will be able to easily return to where you left off to battle the darkness and chaos that has taken root in the client's subconscious.
Alright. Oh, I don't like this place. Oh. I was bitten by an animal in my sleep. Oh, a squirrel? Alright. these things? Really? Alright. Alright. Really get all the pictures, god damn it. Doesn't have a load feature. I gotta go through all that BS again. Alright. We almost made it, dang it. Okay, so it's straight, left, right. Not yet. It was the most... Oh, what the... Oh, really? Hold on. It was the worst birthday ever. Okay, that's a squirrel. Oh my god. Rabbit. Ow. And Mr. Frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Alright. We were lost, but we found a house that looked nice. Alright. That's that mother hate. Twin sister and me. Dinner. What do you sing for us? Found a house that looked nice. Best birthday ever. It's been better than oversleep. Take us to the forest to die, but we would leave the trail. Alright. Well, how the... Okay,
While neuroprobing, you will encounter this is how you're typically there. You'll find that half of these, the other half.
Well, how are we supposed to sort these? I found 10 folders. We often grab a stool. Step my hair this. So I'll do this one here. Oh, I see how this works, okay. I set my hair with my twin sister and me. So we often take us to the forest to that, but we would leave a trail to find our way back home. Anytime we got very lost. We were lost, but we found a house that looked nice. Nice. House was a trap, since we would be cooked in the beginning. That's just a second from the comic ending.
Oh my God. It's all rushing back to me. It's so awful, and I don't want to remember, but yes, I now know the face of my demon. My sister and I. We were taken out into the woods by my stepmother for one of her nighttime walks. We'd usually find our way back by leaving a trail of whatever we could grab before the walk. Marbles, pieces of paper, even pebbles. However, one night, she took us deep, deep into the woods. We brought some bread to leave a trail of crumbs, but oh, the forest creatures must have eaten. We were lost, so lost. We tried to find our way back, but it was so dark, and we were in a very strange part of the woods. We were lost for days, hungry and tired. We finally found a house, and were so hopeful that someone might be able to help us. house, though, that house was no ordinary house. It looked like candy. And there was something off about it. We shouldn't have gone in, but we did. It was a prison for lost children like us. There was a woman in the house who would fatten her prisoners up and try to eat them, and that was going to be our fate. I was first. She tricked me into getting close to the oven, and before I knew it, I was inside. If it weren't for my clever sister Gretel pulling me out in time, I would have been burned alive. We escaped that house and found our way home. After that, things started to get better. Our awful stepmother passed away, and my family came into some wealth. I guess we just forgot about those events. I mean, how could you live with those images and memories inside your mind? Then again, they were always there. The old woman still torturing us beyond memory, beyond time. However, I can now confront my past, confront this trauma.
Here we go.
Thank you. It is better to know than not to.
No problem, buddy. It was nice to help you. And that was mine. That one's not flapping his wings at all. He's just like straight up gliding, right? Oh, there we go. Alright. Simulation much constructing your performance. What's this? Percentage of imprint in sport, 100%. Client sim. There are many places where lost children like us would fall and lose their way. I vaguely recall us jumping upon the signs of others who had come before. Very locked. Can you just... Oh. I don't know what that is, but anyways. I'm just gonna... that's how you do it. Okay, nope, can't talk to that. Sector A. Alright. Save. Handbook. Call it a day. So it's that one, okay. Okie dokie. Well, if you guys want to see stop freaking out. Thank you. Alright, if you guys want to see more of this, leave 100 likes on the vid. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification icon so you know when I'm uploading and streaming. And we will do part 2 once we hit 100 likes. So until then, bye bye. See you guys in the next one.